Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Six of Bows and Abundance, and that's two sixes in a row. And when I meditated on this card yesterday, I started thinking about relationships, and sixes are getting towards the end of completion. And the relationship aspect that it came up on this was, as I looked at the cards and thought about them, you were just home for a little bit. And, you had a little bit of rebirth going on with that Eight of Vessels, that rebirth. Maybe there was somebody within your community when you came home that you're in love with. Or maybe somebody, reached out to you that's in love with you. And they really haven't told you that they love you. But you guys have a great friendship and a great kinship. And, you guys are reconnecting. That's part of that rebirth process, of reconnecting with others. And, then the Six of Stones exploitation comes out. And, maybe you felt, I talked about resources, but maybe you felt that it was just kind of like, your emotions are being exploited. Even though Stones is all about security, stability, and materialism, maybe being home and having that rebirth opened something up within you. Maybe that flower within you decided to bloom, all right? And then the Six of Bows, the abundance comes up. And as we, get through February and we're moving closer and closer to Valentine's Day, maybe it's a time to, to reap the benefits and accept the rewards and blessings that this card gives you, this Six of Bows, abundance. Now, Bows is fire energy. It's creativity. It's, action. All right. So, there's a time to possibly harvest what that's been out there that's provided. All right. Maybe it's time to harvest some love for yourself from others. And I'm not talking physical love. I'm talking, that spiritual love that's out there to help you with your journey. Gather the support of, family from being at that Ten of Homes and, or Ten of Stones and home. And, everybody else that's been on this journey with you. The two knights, the King and Queen of Vessels, the shaman, the seer, the hooded man, the green man. Everybody's been on this path with you to, help you understand what that harvest is. Maybe it's an emotional harvest that you need to reap, okay? But when you do that, share the bounty with others. Share that, if you were receiving love, share it with other people. Give them the same love that, that you're bringing in. The key to that is, as you're walking on your journey, is to have patience. Have patience with those that are around you. Have patience with those that are giving you love. Have patience with your friends. Have patience with your coworkers. All right? It's an opportunity to show that you care. Okay? And in that abundance that you do have, whether it's abundance of love or abundance of finances or abundance of energy, whatever it is, that creativity, spark, when you share it with others, it helps you grow. All right? And maybe it plants seeds in other people to show them that, love is truly the greatest thing that everybody needs. When you're able to do that, when you're able to share that abundance that you have, it re-energizes your spirit. Okay? It re-energizes everybody else's spirit. And, part of that abundance is just being kind to somebody. Just sitting down with somebody and just having a conversation with them. All right? Because you have that time. You have the opportunity to grow and learn from somebody else's experiences. And what does that do? That prepares you for the challenges that are up ahead. All right? Don't overfill, their love quota, okay, or their love energy. Don't give out more than what you already have as well. You have to keep that even balance. When you share those gifts with others, That brings peace and comfort and satisfaction, not only to them, but to you. Okay? So give thanks for what you do have and be blessed. Be blessed with the abundance that you have. Abundance in friends, abundance in sunshine, abundance in the opportunity to be there for others. Got some stones sitting out here. That could be an abundance of financial, wherewithal. It could be an abundance of materialism, abundance of, stability. If you're stable and people see that, people are going to want to be similar to that. How is it that, he's able to or she's able to, be so secure in her surroundings? You can share that. You can share it with others. And when you do that, you give that peace and satisfaction as I spoke, and, you're able to, give thanks for what you do have. Be blessed for what you have. And when you radiate those blessings upon others, the Spirit bestows more riches on you. And, you become more blessed. You get more abundance so you can share it with others. I'm a firm believer that, everything happens for a reason. The people that walk into your life, the people that you have conversations with, all right? And if you listen intently to what is being said and, and sometimes how it's being said, you can discern the message that you're supposed to receive. You can discern at that point to give the energy out to somebody else, to help them out, to give them some abundance, to show that you care with what's going on. So as I look at the rest of the cards from the week, yesterday was Six of Stones, exploitation. And like I said, maybe this is a relationship issue for you. Maybe you felt that, you didn't realize you had these emotions in you, and it's time to, open up. Share that abundance with others. Share those resources, look at it that way, those love resources that you have with others. The two sixes together, are powerful. All right, you had the Eight of Vessels, that rebirth that's out there. Lots of emotional energy, running into those cups. An abundance of emotional energy. How can you use that to your benefit? How can you use this resource to your benefit to help others on your spiritual path? You showed up at home. That's where you're most comfortable, is at home. That's where you're really your true self. You can take the mask off because people know you for who you are. All right. Maybe your neighbors are out there, and you have that abundance of, family to give you that support, the community to give you support. The hooded man is giving you that abundance and that life lessons card of, reminding you to look within. Look at what you do have in that abundance, as far as spirit, as far as knowledge, wisdom. How does that help you on your spiritual path? How does talking with that wren, who's the wisest bird out there, able to survive during this winter? Because there's an abundance of things out there for the wren to eat. Dried twigs and leaves. All right. Maybe the hooded man is throwing some birdseed down for him. All right, because he thought about it. He says, you know what, I'm going to help the little survive. All right, because he had that abundance of nature to understand what it takes to survive in the wildwood forest. And the green man's watching you. He's still walking with you. He wants you to take up that mantle of kingship within the wildwood forest. And you're gaining that abundance that he's given you. All right, go back even a few more cards after that. The seer and the shaman, they want to help manifest, your spiritual path, and they want to give you the wisdom on that spiritual path. There's that abundance that, the life lessons cards are giving you. There's that abundance of, having those conversations with the two knights, the Knight of Bows and the Knight of Arrows, as well as the King and Queen of Vessels. And then it all led back to, again, drink of the cups of the being reborn. Forget the past. Learn from those mistakes and move forward. That was 6 days ago. So, look at the abundance that you have, the abundance of energy, the abundance of being young, okay? The abundance of being old and having the experience, the abundance of, having that creativity to help somebody out, all right? The abundance of love. Share that love on your spiritual path with others. So that's today's message of the day, the tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck, the Six of Bows, Abundance. Hit that like button. Share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. This is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.